Dear students, today we will start chapter 9th, solution of cubic and biquadratic equations. Chapter 9th, cubic equation. The most general form of a cubic equation is x3 plus ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, which can be transformed into simpler form x3 plus px plus q equal to 0 by increasing each root of the cubic by a by 3. In the following article, we discuss the method for solving the cubic equation by Cardan's method. Cardan's method of solving a cubic equation. Let the general cubic equation be a0 x3 plus 3a1 x square plus 3a2 x plus a3 equal to 0. After removing the second term and multiplying the roots by a0, equation first reduces to the form z cube plus 3hz plus g equal to 0, marking this as number 2, where z is equal to a0 x plus a1, h is a0 a2 minus a1 square, and g is equal to a0 square a3 minus 3 a0 a1 a2 plus 2 a1 3. Let z is equal to u plus v. Cubing both sides, we have z cube is equal to u plus v cube is equal to, opening this formula, u3 plus v3 plus 3uv u plus v. Using u plus v is equal to z, we have is equal to u3 plus v3 plus 3uv z, or z3 minus 3uv z minus u3 plus v3 equal to 0, marking this as number 3. Comparing the coefficient of like terms in equation second and third, we get minus 3uv is equal to 3h implies uv is equal to minus h, and this implies u3v3 is equal to minus h cube. Cubing both sides, and u3 plus v3 is equal to minus z. Equation with roots u3 v3 is t square minus u cube plus v cube t plus u cube into v cube equal to 0, marking this, or t square plus gt minus h cube equal to 0, marking this as number 4. Therefore, finding the roots, t is equal to minus g plus minus square root of g square plus 4h cube divided by 2. Let u3 is equal to minus g plus square root of g square plus 4h cube divided by 2, and v3 is equal to minus g minus square root of g square plus 4h cube by 2. Now from above we obtain three values of u, that is u omega square, and three values of v, that is v omega square, where omega square are the imaginary cube roots of unity. Thus to obtain the values of z equal to u plus v, the values of u and v are so chosen that their product uv is equal to minus h is real. Hence the three values of z are u plus v, u omega plus v omega square, and u omega square plus v omega. The three values of z being known, the corresponding values of x can be obtained from the relation z is equal to a0 x plus a1. Now, to discuss the nature of the roots of the cubic z cube plus 3hz plus g equal to 0, the given cubic is z cube plus 3hz plus g equal to 0. Let z is equal to u plus v, then z cube is equal to u3 plus v3 plus 3uv into u plus v is equal to u3 plus v3 plus 3uv z, or z cube minus 3uv z minus u3 plus v3 equal to 0, this marking this as number 2. Comparing the coefficient of like terms in first and second, we get minus 3uv is equal to 3h implies uv is equal to minus h, implies this u3 v3 is equal to minus h cube, and u3 plus v3 is equal to minus z. Hence u3 and v3 are the roots of quadratic t square plus gt minus h cube equal to 0, marking this as number 3. Solving t is equal to minus z plus minus square root of g square plus 4h cube divided by 2. Therefore, u3 is equal to minus z plus square root g square plus 4h cube divided by 2. v3 is equal to minus z minus square root of g square plus 4h cube divided by 2. Now we can obtain three values of u, that is u omega square, and three values of v, that is v omega square, where omega and omega are the imaginary cube roots of unity. To obtain the values of z equal to u plus v, the values of u and v are so chosen that their product uv is equal to minus h is real. Let alpha, beta, gamma be the roots of equation first. Then alpha is equal to u plus v, beta is equal to u omega plus v omega square is equal to u into, putting the values for omega and omega square, u into minus 1 plus iota under root 3 by 2 plus v into minus 1 minus iota under root 3 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2 u plus v plus 1 by 2 u minus v iota under root 3, and omega is equal to, क्या हाल है, omega is equal to u omega square plus v omega is equal to u into minus 1 minus iota under root 3 by 2 plus v into minus 1 plus iota under root 3 by 2. Solving this is equal to minus 1 by 2 u plus v minus 1 by 2 u minus v iota under root 3. Now the following cases arises. Case first, if g square plus 4h cube is positive, then the roots of third are real. Therefore u3 and v3 are both real. That is, u and v are both real. That is, alpha is real while beta and gamma are conjugate complex numbers. Case second, if g square plus 4h cube is negative, then the roots of 3 are conjugate complex. Therefore u3 and v3 are conjugate complex, and so u and v are conjugate complex. Therefore u plus v is real and u minus v is purely imaginary. Hence alpha, beta and gamma are real. Case third, if g square plus 4h cube equal to 0, then the roots of third are equal. Therefore u3 is equal to v3, that is u equal to v. All the roots are real and beta gamma are equal. Case fourth, if g equal to h equal to 0, the cubic becomes z3 equal to 0, then the three roots are equal, each being equal to 0. Hence all the roots are equal. Now next one, irreducible case of Cardan's method. If g square plus 4h cube is negative, u3 and v3 are conjugate complex, then in such a case, there being no arithmetical method of finding the cube roots of a complex quantity, we can use De Moivre's theorem to extract the cube roots of complex number. Let u3 equal to a plus iota b and v3 equal to a minus iota b. Put a equal to r cos theta and b equal to r sin theta, so that r equal to square root of a square plus b square and theta is equal to tangent inverse b by a. Therefore u3 equal to r cos theta plus iota sin theta equal to r into cos theta plus 2 n pi plus iota sin theta plus 2 n pi. Therefore u is equal to r raised to power 1 by 3 cos theta plus 2 n pi plus iota sin theta plus 2 n pi raised to power 1 by 3 is equal to r raised to power 1 by 3 cos theta plus 2 n pi by 3 plus iota sin theta plus 2 n pi by 3, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2. Marking this as number 1. Similarly, v is equal to r raised to power 1 by 3 into cos theta plus 2 n pi by 3 minus iota sin theta plus 2 n pi by 3, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2. Marking this as number 2. Therefore, z is equal to u plus v. This becomes equal to 2 times of r raised to power 1 by 3 cos theta plus 2 n pi by 3 when n is equal to 0, 1, 2, adding 1 and 2. Hence the three values of z are 2r raised to power 1 by 3 cos theta by 3, 2r raised to power 1 by 3 cos theta plus 2 pi by 3, and 2r raised to power 1 by 3 cos theta plus 4 pi by 3, where r is equal to square root of a square plus b square and theta is equal to tangent inverse b by a. Now taking some solved examples. Example first, solve the equation x cube minus 12x minus 65 equal to 0 by Cardan method. Solution is, the given equation is x3 minus 12x minus 65 equal to 0. Let x equal to u plus v. Cubing both sides, we have x3 is equal to u plus v whole 3 is equal to u3 plus v3 plus 3uv into u plus v is equal to u3 plus v3 plus 3uv x, or x3 minus 3uv x minus u3 plus v3 equal to 0. Marking this as number 2. Equation 2 is identical with 1. Therefore, comparing the coefficient of like terms in equation first and second, we get minus 3v is equal to minus 12. This implies uv equal to 4 and uv cube is equal to 4 raised to power 3. That is, This implies u3 v3 is equal to 64 and u3 plus v3 is equal to 65. Thus u3 and v3 are the roots of equation t square minus 65t plus 64 equal to 0, that is making the factors t minus 1 t minus 64 equal to 0. This implies t is equal to 1 or 64. Let u3 equal to 1 and v3 equal to 64. Taking real values, we have u equal to 1 and v equal to 4. Therefore, x is equal to u plus v is equal to 5 is one real root of equation first. Now by synthetic division, we have writing coefficients in decreasing power of x, that is dividing by 5, 1 0 minus 12 minus 65, and using synthetic method we have 0 as remainder, and depressed equation of first is x square plus 5x plus 13 equal to 0. Finding roots, x is equal to minus 5 plus minus square root of 25 minus 52 by 2 is equal to minus 5 plus minus square root of minus 27 by 2 is equal to minus 5 plus minus 3 square root 3 iota by 2. Hence the roots are 5, minus 5 plus minus 3 and root 3 iota by 2. Similarly, try all questions, and if you have any problem then discuss with me. Now the next method is discard solution of the biquadratic. To explain Descartes' method of solving biquadratic, x4 plus q x square plus rx plus s equal to 0, the given biquadratic is x4 plus q x square plus rx plus s equal to 0. Suppose that equation first can be split up into two quadratic factors, x square plus lx plus m and x square minus lx plus n. Then x4 plus qx square plus rx plus s can be written as x square plus lx plus m into x square minus lx plus n, marking this as number 2. Comparing the coefficient of like powers of x in 2, we get m plus n minus l square equal to q, n plus m is equal to l square plus q, marking this as number 3. ln minus lm equal to r implies n minus m is equal to r by l, marking this as number 4. And mn is equal to s, marking this as number 5. To eliminate m and n, we use the identity n plus m square minus n minus m square is equal to 4mn. Therefore, from 3rd, 4th and 5th, we have l square plus q whole square minus r square upon l square equal to 4s, implies l4 plus 2l square q plus q square minus r square upon l square equal to 4s, and this implies l6 plus 2q l square 2q l4 plus q square minus 4s l square minus r square equal to 0, marking this to be number 6, which is a cubic equation in L square solving by trial method. L square and thus L can be determined. Thus M and can be found from 3rd and 4th. Hence, the left hand side of first reduces to two quadratic factors x square plus lx plus m and x square minus lx plus n, which when equated to 0 give 4 values of x, which are the roots of the given biquadratic. Now, number second, to solve the biquadratic a naught x raised to power 4 plus 4a1 x cube plus 6a2 x square plus 4a3 x plus a4 equal to 0 by Descartes' method. The given equation is this one. Transforming the given equation into one in which the second term is missing and the coefficient of the leading term is unity by putting z is equal to a naught x plus a1 in first, we get z4 plus 6h z square plus 4g z plus a naught square I minus 3s square equal to 0, marking this as number 2, where h is equal to a naught a2 minus a1 square, g is equal to a naught square a3 minus 3 a naught a1 a2 plus 2 a1 3 and I is equal to a naught a4 minus 4a1 a3 plus 3a2 square. Suppose that equation first can be split up into two quadratic factors z square plus pz plus q and z square minus pz plus q dash. Then z4 plus 6hz square plus 4gz plus a naught square I minus 3h square can be written as equivalent to z square plus pz plus q into z square minus pz plus q dash, marking this as number third. Comparing the coefficient of like powers of z in third, we get q plus q dash minus p square equal to 6x. This implies q dash plus q is equal to p square plus 6x, marking this as number 4. And p q dash minus pq is equal to 4g implies q dash minus q is equal to 4g by p, marking this as number 5. And q dash is equal to a naught square I minus 3h square, this marking as number 6. To eliminate q and q dash, we use the identity q dash plus q square minus q whole square is equal to 4q q dash. Therefore, p square plus 6h square minus 16g square upon p square is equal to 4 times a naught square I minus 3h square from using 4th, 5th and 6th. Or p4 plus 12hp square plus 36h square minus 16g square upon p square equal to 4 times into a naught square I minus 3h square. Or p6 plus 12hp4 plus 4 times 12h square minus a naught square I p square minus 16g square equal to 0, marking this as number 7. Equation 7 is a cubic equation in p square. Solving it by trial method, p square and thus p can be determined. Therefore, q and q dash can be found from 4th and 5th. Thus, the left hand side of biquadratic third reduces to product of two quadratic factors which, when equated to 0, give 4 values of z, which are the roots of the equation second, and the 4 values of x are then obtained from the values, that is relation z is equal to a naught x plus a1. These 4 values of x are the required roots. Note, the identity third above is called the Descartes resolvent. Taking example, apply Descartes method to solve the equation x raised to power 4 minus 3x square minus 42x minus 40 equal to 0. Solution is, the given equation is x raised to power 4 minus 3x square minus 42x minus 40 equal to 0. Let x4 minus 3x square minus 42x minus 40 can be made equivalent to two quadratic factors x square plus px plus q into x square minus px plus q dash, marking this as number 2. Comparing the coefficient of like powers of x on both sides of 2, we have q plus q dash minus p square equal to minus 3. This implies q dash plus q equal to p square minus 3, marking this as number 3. Q dash minus q into p equal to minus 42, and this implies q dash minus q is equal to minus 42 by p, marking this as number 4. And q dash is equal to minus 40. To eliminate q and q dash, we use the identity q dash plus q square minus q dash minus q square is equal to 4q q dash. Therefore, p square minus 3 whole square minus 42 by p whole square is equal to 4 into minus 40. Using third, fourth, fifth relation into the identity, we have equation p6 minus 6p4 plus 169p square minus 1764 equal to 0, marking this as number 6. By trial method, p square is equal to 9, and this implies p equal to 3. Then from third and fourth, q dash plus q equal to 6 and q dash minus q equal to minus 14. Q dash becomes therefore minus 4 and q becomes equal to 10. Substituting these values of p, q and q dash in second, the given equation can be written as x square plus 3x plus 10 into x square minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Solving two quadratic equations, we obtain the roots as x is equal to minus 3 plus minus iota square root 31 by 2 and x is equal to 4 minus 1. Hence, the roots of the given equations are minus 3 plus minus iota under root 31 by 2, 4 and minus 1. Now, all questions are based on same pattern. Please try, and if you have any problem then discuss with me. Now the next method, that is Ferrari method of solving a biquadratic. To solve the biquadratic, a naught x raised to power 4 plus 4a1 x3 plus 6a2 x square plus 4a3 x plus a4 equal to 0 by splitting it into product of two quadratic factors by Ferrari method. In this method, we express the given biquadratic equation as the difference of two perfect squares, which can easily be written as product of two quadratic factors. The given biquadratic equation is a naught x4 plus 4a1 x3 plus 6a2 x square plus 4a3 x plus a4 equal to 0. Marking this as number 1. The above equation can be written as a naught x4 plus 4a1 x3 is equal to minus 6a2 x square minus 4a3 x minus a4. Multiplying both sides by a naught, we get a naught square x4 plus 4a naught a1 x3 is equal to minus 6a naught a2 x square minus 4a naught a3 x minus a naught a4. Or adding the term 4a1 square x square on both sides, we get left hand side a naught square x4 plus 4a naught a2 x3 plus 4a1 square is equal to 4a1 square x square minus 6a naught a2 x square minus 4a naught a3 x minus a naught a4. Now left hand side becomes a perfect square. A naught x square plus 2a1 x whole square is equal to 4a1 square x square minus 6a naught a2 x square minus 4a naught a3 x minus a naught a4. Marking this as number 2. Writing the above equation as a naught x square plus 2a1 x plus lambda square is equal to 4a1 square x square minus 6a naught a2 x square minus 4a naught a3 x minus a naught a4 plus 2 times a naught x square plus 2a1 x lambda plus lambda square. Or a naught x square plus 2a1 x plus lambda whole square is equal to 4a1 square minus 6 a naught a2 plus 2a naught lambda x square plus 4 times a naught lambda minus a naught a3 x plus lambda square minus a naught a4. Marking this as number 3, where lambda is an arbitrary constant. Let us choose lambda in such a way that right hand side becomes a perfect square. Now the expression on right hand side is perfect square of a linear expression in x if and only if its discriminant is 0. That is, if 4 times a naught a1 lambda minus a naught a3 whole square minus 4 times 4 a1 square minus 6 a naught a2 plus 2 a naught lambda into lambda square minus a naught a4 equal to 0. Or if lambda cube minus 3 a2 lambda square plus 4 a1 a3 minus a naught a4 lambda plus 3 a naught a2 a4 minus 2 a1 square a4 minus 2 a naught a3 square is equal to 0. Marking this as number 4. Equation 4 is a cubic in lambda and is called resolvent cubic. Find lambda satisfying this cubic. Let right hand side of third be a perfect square of some linear expression, say px plus q. Thus equation third becomes a naught x square plus 2a1 x plus lambda whole square is equal to px plus q square. Or a naught x square plus 2a1 x plus lambda square minus px plus q whole square equal to 0. और a naught x square plus 2a1 x plus lambda minus में px plus q into a naught x square plus 2a1 x plus lambda plus px plus q equal to 0. और a naught x square plus 2a1 minus p into x plus lambda minus q into a naught x square plus 2a1 plus p x plus lambda plus q equal to 0. Marking this as number 5. Thus, the left hand side of given equation has been expressed as the product of two quadratic factors. The solution of the equation can easily be obtained by equating each quadratic factor to 0. Making note, in numerical problems, it is convenient to make coefficient of x4 unity by multiplying the roots of given equation by a suitable constant. Second, roots of resolvent cubic can be obtained by inspection. Now, taking first example, solve x raised to power 4 plus 2x raised to power 3 minus 7x square minus 8x plus 12 equal to 0 by Freire's method. The given equation is x4 plus 2x3 minus 7x square minus 8x plus 12 equal to 0. Marking this as number 1. We may write equation first as x4 plus 2x3 is equal to 7x square plus 8x minus 12. Adding x square on both sides to make left hand side a perfect square, we get x4 plus 2x cube plus x square is equal to 8x square plus 8x minus 12, and in left hand side x square plus x whole square is equal to 8x square plus 8x minus 12, marking this to be number 2. Now x square plus lambda whole square is equal to x square plus 2 x square plus x lambda plus lambda square, marking this as number 3. Putting the values of x square plus x whole square from second in third, we get x square plus x plus lambda whole square is equal to 8x square plus 8x minus 12 plus 2 times x square plus x lambda plus lambda square is equal to 8 plus 2 lambda into x square plus 8 plus 2 lambda x plus lambda square minus 12, marking this as number 4. Let us choose lambda in such a way that right hand side of fourth is a perfect square. For this purpose, discriminant of right hand side becomes equal to 0. That is 8 plus 2 lambda square minus 4 times 8 plus 2 lambda into lambda square minus 12 equal to 0, or 8 plus 2 lambda into 8 plus 2 lambda minus 4 times lambda square minus 12 equal to 0 implies either 8 plus 2 lambda equal to 0 or 2 into 4 plus lambda minus 12 lambda square plus 24 equal to 0. First gives lambda equal to minus 4 and second gives lambda is equal to 4 and minus 7 2. Let us choose lambda equal to minus 4, then equation fourth becomes x square plus x minus 4 whole square is equal to 4, or x square plus x minus 4 square minus 2 square equal to 0, or x square plus x minus 4 plus 2 into x square plus x minus 4 minus 2 equal to 0, or x square plus x minus 2 into x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0, or making the factors x plus 2 into x minus 1, x plus 3 into x minus 2 equal to 0. This gives as values for x as minus 2 1 minus 3 2, and written in arranged order as the roots are minus 3 minus 2 1 2. Dear students, solve all these problems. If you have any problem, then discuss with me. Thank you.